Mind you, this is 72 hours before closing. We end up finding out the judgments are not resolved. We ended up getting the clear to close 24 hours before closing, and we were able to
Right.
close the transaction, but the client not having to come out of pocket an additional 12 grand of their own money. And they were able to use the program that assists them to not only get solar panels, but also get the money as income earned as a 1099 income for them to use towards paying off debt. That's the type of solutions we come up with.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Investor Fuel Podcast. I am your host, Q Edmonds. And listen, man, I am excited about today. Y'all don't need to know everything, but me and this gentleman, just know that me and this gentleman have been diligent about making sure that we bring you this content. All right. I ain't gonna tell y'all all the things we ran into, but please know that you have two guys here that's not giving up to make sure that we bring y'all this good content. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm excited today to bring to you my guest who's making some major moves within private lending. Man, I mean, these guys are just doing it the right way. And I just can't wait for you to hear from him what he's doing. He may not give you all the secrets to his sauce, but he's going to give you enough to get your palate wet. All right. And so listen, man, I want to introduce you guys to my friend, Mr. Baez. Mr. Baez, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing fantastic, man. Great to be part of your enthusiasm this morning. Get excited, get going. So excited to have our conversation today.
Absolutely, man. So listen, I'm excited for my listeners to just hear what you got going, man. We've been talking a little bit backstage, and so I just really, man, want to dive in so they hear from your mouth some of the things that you're building. And so first off, if people they may not be familiar with who you are, and I would just love for you to give us a little short version of what it is, what's your main focus these days, and if you don't mind telling us what markets are you operating in?
Definitely, definitely. So a little bit about myself. I got into the mortgage real estate lending world back in 2000, and I kind of grew throughout the financial industry, different lenders, different providers in the industry. Have worked my way through over the last 20 years to be where I am today. And one of the main things that we focus on really is providing products and funding for investors that most lenders don't have, right? So that's one of our areas of specialty, is really just finding a source that can provide the funding that investors need. One of the main problems we have right now, and you'll see this all over social media, you'll see it in the news, is that we still have a housing shortage on the basis of households formed each year. So we're still behind and lagging in homes needed for the everyday consumer. So investors, there's a lot of general contractors, a lot of investors out there trying to find solutions to get them the funding they need, or possibly get them started in the construction world on building their first investment property, and then basically building a portfolio of that product. Some of them it's for retention, right? They're looking to get financing to build and to keep as a rental property. Some of them it's to build to sell. And what we do is we facilitate the products to get them there and to do it efficiently and where they're profitable. The main thing with that is also this opens an opportunity for some GCs that are doing maybe just some renovation work to really get into the construction world and allow them to build to a point where now we can help them find the financing to build out communities. So it's really a growth opportunity that developers and builders have with partnering with Revolution Mortgage. We have financing products that can assist them to get there. The other exciting thing that we have going on right now is for consumers, we have down payment assistance programs that are national programs. Some of these programs, they're not even down payment assistance, they're income earned assistance. So you don't have to
Wow.
pay that back to help you get into the home. And it's available through the FHA product. So we're just finding solutions for consumers to achieve their ultimate goal in real estate and in financing.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
That's really our area of specialty. In my 20 years of doing this, I do commercial, I do construction, I do SBA lending. We provide all kinds of financing for clients, what they're looking to do, and help them build their wealth and build their book of business, right? To help them get where they're trying to get in this industry. The last piece that we're really kicking butt with right now in the industry overall is with realtors, right? Realtors that have teams that are producers, that are Zillow Flex agents, that are out there generating massive amounts of volume and brokerages. We have ways to help them generate additional income leading into 6 figures, sometimes even into 7 figures for them. And it's something that we can share on a one-by-one basis based on their production, based on their average loan sizes, how we can help them generate more revenue for their business, especially with the regulation changes that have happened with real estate commissions. This is the new wave. If you're not jumping on this, you're going to miss out over the next couple of years. Highly recommend contacting us for these type of services.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Y'all, y'all have a lot going on. Y'all helping people. Listen, if you want to build to keep or you want to build to sell, we got you. We're helping general contractors that's looking to build communities. We got you. Listen, we can help you with down payment assistance. We got you. And then we're helping realtors that are having these realtors that have teams and want to generate real income. We can help you there. We got you. You guys are doing an amazing thing, and it's not always easy to do all these things in this climate when things are going on, where the market is right now. So listen, let me ask you,
Correct.
Mr. Angel, what's been the key to keeping that machine running smoothly, man?
Well, honestly, I'd say for us, it's just adding the right team members, right? We are constantly interviewing team members, bringing on seasoned loan originators. And then we also have a new loan originator program where we're partnering you up basically almost like not to not to give credit to a movie or anything, but let's say, like Star Wars, right? You have a Padawan and then you got the leader, right? So we partner you up with a seasoned originator that knows how to close and knows how to do business, and we give that tutelage to that newer person so that a year into this, they're masters of their craft, right? They no longer need to come to the Jedi for the most part, right? For instruction or guidance. So we're just hiring the right people, and we're expanding into multiple states. We're adding more team members, and really our goal is for people that work with us. You're coming to me and saying, "Hey, I closed 2 deals a month." I'm saying, "Okay, I'm going to help you get to 10 deals a month." And that's really kind of our focus with our recruiting team and with our marketing team, is we're really just finding ways to generate additional business for people that join us and join not to, you know, point at the shirt, but to join the
Come on.
revolution of what we're doing out there
Yes,
in the
sir.
industry, right? So the focus is just growth, 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 right?
Absolutely.
That's our vision. That's what we're trying to do, and we're not about just one-time transactions. We're building legacy clients that keep coming back because they know we take care of them. They know we're not here to gouge or take the most we can on a transaction. We're here to build a brand that's going to succeed in today's market.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
Absolutely. Listen, you may not put it the shirt, but I will. Y'all see it on his chest. Y'all see it there. Like this is what's we about. He about building that revolution. So I love it, man. I love it. So listen now, every operator has a moment when things get real, right? Maybe a deal goes sideways or a time you had to pivot fast. You mind sharing one of those stories, Mr. Angel?
Yeah, definitely. So I can share with you quite a few over the years, but I'll just use one that happened most recently. It was a transaction where a client was looking to buy a home. They had been denied by another lender. They were told, hey, you have to put 20% down. There's no way we could do this FHA. They came
Right.
to us. We pre-approved them FHA. We were moving forward FHA. The client ended up having some judgments that came up on their credit that needed to get resolved. We were told they were resolved. We pulled the judgment searches. We ended up getting back that the judgments were not resolved and that they were still owed $12,000, just under 12 grand. So the loan officer, the Padawan, comes to, the master, right? Or to the leader, right? In the pack and
Yep.
says, hey, how do
Uh-huh.
I resolve this situation? Right? Like we're going to lose this deal. I literally sat there and there was a new product that we had launched that's income earn assistance on a purchase transaction. I said, why don't we put him into this program? He'll get $12,000. He can use that 12,000 to pay off the judgments. Problem solved. The loan originator on our team said, will that really work? And I said, yes, that will work. Let's go forward. Let's do it. So we went ahead, put it into the system. Mind you, this is 72 hours before closing. We end up finding out the judgments are not resolved. We ended up getting the clear to close 24 hours before closing, and we were able to close the transaction, but the client not having to come out of pocket an additional 12 grand of their own money. And they were able to use the program that assists them to not only get solar panels, but also get the money as income earned as a 1099 income for them to use towards paying off debt. That's the type of solutions we come up with.
See, man, that's the stuff people don't talk about. Honestly, that's what separate folks who just dabble from the ones who is in it to stay in it for the long term, right? Different programs. Like, okay, yeah, we have the down payment assistance, but if that don't work, we got income earning program. Like, that's the thing, man, that y'all have stuff put in place that's really going to help people out. So I absolutely love it, man. Absolutely love it. So let me ask you this: what are your main focus on? What are you focused on solving these days? Like, what are you looking to scale next? Like, what's the next real goal for you?
I would say for us, it's really just getting the right partnerships in place, right? We're not looking to bring on, 100 real estate teams to work with us, right? We want to work with the best of the best, right?
Yeah.
We want to, iron sharpens iron, right? So we want to work with the best because we're going to offer the best service, and we're
Yeah.
also going to show them how they can make additional income to really blow up their business and keep employee retention in their
Mhm.
teams, which is a
Yeah.
really key factor. Real estate, people change real estate companies left and right. We're going to teach them how to keep retention and how to grow and scale and create residual income, which is, the main thing everybody wants. What's the one thing that is limited, that you cannot control, and that there is only so much of? Time.
It
So we're
is.
trying to help people create time in their businesses to where they can not only double, triple their income, but also create the freedom to do the other things that they truly are passionate about, or the other things that they enjoy doing on their off time.
And I hear you, and that's big. You're putting things in place. I love that, to give people back their time. I mean, that's one of our most precious, if not our most precious resource, is time. And so I like that. You're forward thinking, and I think probably better than anybody, the next move can either compound things or it can create chaos, right? Depending on
Correct.
how you play it. And so I know a lot of people that are listening, and you touched on this, but hopefully I'm setting you up well with this question. But a lot of people that are listening, they're early in their journey, they're looking to level up, and I think they'd benefit from hearing this. When it comes to building relationships and growing your network, what's made the biggest difference for you?
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
I think the biggest difference for me, I would say, is that once you realize what we can do for you as an investor, as a home buyer, as a real estate developer, as a real estate agent, as a realtor team, is I would say the main thing we figured out is how to speed things up and how to make things efficient and how to look at obstacles that other people don't see coming until they've already arrived, right? So that our main
Yeah,
thing is we've got the formula down because we've been working on it for a while, my partner and I, and we have
yeah,
it to a place now where we know what we need, what it takes, and we know that 80% of your business comes from 20% of your clients, right?
yeah,
So the main thing is rather than gaining thousands of clients, let's focus on 100 clients and just do it right and grow this
yeah,
thing right and partner with the right people. And I would say
yeah.
that's probably the one thing I've learned the most is your partnerships have to have a value, right?
Yep.
Not to get, political, but there was a book written by somebody in leadership where
Mhm.
I always remembered this statement in the book, and still to this day is one of my favorite thoughts is I like to be the dumbest person in the room. Hire smarter, right? And
Yeah.
that's always my focus. I don't want to be the smartest person in the room because I've outgrown the room I'm in.
Mhm.
And that's always been an approach we've taken in business.
No, I love it, man. Relationships are everything in this space. And so having the right relationships, those relationships that are kind of like, in a sense, equally yoked, meaning like, we're walking together in agreement, we're walking together in shared perspective, right? Like, and how can we help each other? Like, I absolutely love it. Like, relationships are everything in this space, man. And so, listen, man, I probably only have two more questions to ask you. I like to ask this question sometimes, especially when I'm talking to somebody who is like a forward thinker like yourself. Is there anything lately that maybe you've been musing over or thinking about, like any kind of inspiration or encouragement that you want to give to our listeners? Maybe just a thought that kind of motivates you, that powers you forward. Like, I kind of want to open up the floor to pick your brain just to kind of motivate and maybe encourage our listeners. So is there anything that kind of comes to mind when you hear this question?
I mean, there's lots of things that come to mind. I would say that if you're somebody out there and you're just trying to figure out where to start, I always say that, or not always, what I've learned over the years is that finding the cheapest solution to a problem is not always the best way to approach a situation, right? And unfortunately, a lot of people, when it comes to wealth management, when it comes to tax preparation, when it comes to investing, they're always looking for the cheapest solution, but it doesn't necessarily always work out to their benefit. I literally had a client recently that came to me about helping them acquire a property or refinance a property under an LLC. I walked her step by step how to do this, not charging anything. She called me 2 hours later at 9 o'clock at night, had me re explain it to the husband. I explained it to the husband. They were both dumbfounded that nobody had showed them how to do this before and how the previous loan company never explained this to them or even offered this option to them. And then she texted me in the morning and said, "How much do you charge for your services?" I gave her the number and she said to me, she goes, "Wow, you're more expensive than the last guy I used." And I said to her, I go, "Well, the last guy you used, is that the same person you're talking about that you said gave you a horrible experience and you ended up having to put extra money down that you weren't prepared for?" And she said, "Yes." I go, "Well, just to let you know, comparing me to somebody that doesn't know what they're doing isn't exactly an apple to apples comparison." And all joking aside, I said, "I'm not Payless, I'm Nike." And I literally told her, "I know what I'm worth." And sometimes this is us as human beings. We need to know our value, right? our value, what we bring to the table. And I said, I know my value and my time and my effort and what I put into transactions to make them happen. I go, people that work with me have worked with me for 10 and 15 years. They work with me because they know I have their best interest in mind and I'm working for them. When you go for cheap, sometimes you get transactional and the person doesn't really care to invest the time it takes to put into that. So I take that approach in all things in life. And I feel like I've had to learn that being a kid that grew up in the inner city, with a parent that, was non-present and another parent that really wasn't, narcissistic. And I didn't have the means to be where I am today, but I got here by rubbing shoulders with people that were there and watching what they do and reading books of successful people. And everything I've seen is pay for smarter people to help you succeed, right? And that I would say that would be my one thing that I'm always thinking about is how to improve daily, right? Like a little bit, just a little bit every day, a little bit every
Every day.
day, right?
Mhm.
But just find the right people to connect with, the right people that can teach you something or guide you on something. And don't always just look for the cheap, quick solution because you'll end up paying 3 times more because you went that route anyway. So that's just my personal life experiences. It's things I've had to learn. And that's something I'm always willing and more than willing to help others achieve more in this life.
Well, there he is, everyone, Mr. Angel Baez, man. Listen, if someone wanted to reach out to you, right, connect with you, maybe collaborate with you, what's the best way for them to get in contact with you, man?
I would say first they can shoot me an email. My email is A as Angel, my last name Baez, Baez at revolutionmortgage.com, fully spelled out. Or they can even shoot me a text message on my cell phone. I'm always checking that thing 24/7. So it's 754-715-9226. And, just so you know, where can we do business? Revolution Mortgage is in 49 states. The only state we don't do business in is New York. We have over 180 branches nationally, and we did 3 billion last year. We're projected to do 5 billion in volume this year. So, follow the revolution. We're here to keep it going.
There it is, y'all. Mr. Angel Baez, man. Thank you, sir. Listen, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your perspective and your story. We definitely need more people like you in the space, willing to be vulnerable, willing just to say it like it is, and willing to build with integrity, man. So I got to tell you, sir, thank you so much for being with us, man.
Hey, thank you for your time, Q. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. And listen, for those that's tuning in, listen, I'm going to say this very slowly. You need to be subscribed. You do not want to miss out on these amazing conversations that we had, just like with my friend, Mr. Angel Baez. Listen, thank you so much, Mr. Angel, again for being here. And for those that's listening, we look forward to seeing you on the next time. All right, Angel, thank you so much, sir.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.